You're listening to Practical Wellness with best-selling author, TEDx speaker, and mind-body wellness expert, Jaya Myra. Learn how to create good mental, emotional, and physical health simply and naturally with practical lifestyle tips for holistic well-being. Jaya Myra has inspired audiences worldwide and is here to empower you to live a healthy, purpose-filled life. And now, your host, Jaya Myra.
Hey everyone, Jaya Myra here. Welcome to another episode of Practical Wellness. Today I have very special guest, Tom Cronin, with me. He is the producer of the Portal film, and he is also the founder of the Stillness Project. Welcome, Tom. It's great to have you.
Hey, it's great to be here. Thanks for inviting me along.
So I do not think I have had a film producer on the show yet. So this is such an honor. Can you tell me a little bit about the Portal and what inspired you to create this film?
Yeah, I guess I'd probably go one step back in that I'm predominantly more of a meditation teacher, but I felt that one of the things that I could really do in the world would be inspire people to meditate. And so I felt that making a film about the power of meditation would be a really good start. Little did I know that it was going to take 9 years and a lot of money and a lot of time, but it really was a passion to use that as a medium to showcase the power of meditation through storytelling, through people's individual stories that have gone through crisis and used meditation to come out through crisis.
Oh, I mean, that's my exact story right there. And meditation was the primary thing that enabled me to overcome fibromyalgia naturally when like Western medicine couldn't help. So I am like a living, breathing testament to the power of meditation. So kudos for putting all the work into this and helping to share this message with other people.
Thank you.
So tell me about the Stillness Project, because this is also connected to your passion and dedication to meditation.
Yeah, I went through my own personal crisis many years ago. It was addictions, anxiety, depression, insomnia, panic attacks, agoraphobia, and eventually leading to a major nervous breakdown with suicidal tendencies. And it was in that dark night of the soul that I found meditation. What blew me away was that all of those anomalies went away very quickly within a matter of weeks, simply by sitting and learning a very deep style of meditation, a transcendental meditation. And I just couldn't believe that the world weren't doing this. This was pre, apps that were, technology had sort of managed to bring this out to the world in a bigger way. But this was 1996, and I got really passionate eventually over time. I, just used meditation as a tool for stress management, and then eventually I decided to build the Stillness Project, which was a vision to inspire 1 billion people to meditate daily, because I could see that most of the world's ailments and ills were a function or a byproduct of simply not having access to that inner state of stillness, that inner space of calm and serenity. And once we get access to that place, once we start to work and live from that place, then everything starts to unfold a lot more effortlessly and we have greater health and happiness.
Absolutely. Completely agree with that. And I find it amazing and baffling, just like you, that more people don't rely on meditation as a tool just for successful daily living. I mean, it's really that thing that unpeels the onion. I mean, it's going to work on every aspect of your life, from mental health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health. Like there's literally nothing that it is not going to improve.
Yeah, absolutely. This was my motivation. We did a screening of our film at Davos at the World Economic Forum, and I met some amazing people, some very senior people doing big things. And I was sharing with them that the challenge they have is they're trying to change systems in a world where the systems are created by states of consciousness that aren't able to embrace new systems. And so really it comes down to, for me, first and foremost, that change is going to happen, this is an old cliche, from within. When we expand the state of mind, the state of consciousness of the creator, then they start creating different things and different systems that are more aligned to a world of interconnectedness. And at the moment, most of the systems are built on an individualized me-ness, about my me and about my I. So I felt that if we really wanted to bring about a shift on the planet, we really needed to have people transcending their individualized experience and access the field, so they become part of a unified, interconnected woven web, and they start to have that on an experiential level rather than intellectual level. So meditation plays an integral role in that.
Very true. Transformed societies start with transformed individuals. There is no way around that. If you don't work on yourself, you can't truly change our society. So we're 100% in alignment on that. So since you founded the Stillness Project in 2013, what progress have you made to date from when you started?
Wow. I mean, a lot of progress of myself, firstly, because it's been such a process. And, I'm always the student, even though I'm a teacher. So that's been really transformational in the process of letting go. I think in the early days, I had a lot of attachment to these goals and these targets and KPIs. But now these days, I'm not attached to those outcomes. It's really just about doing what's joyful and doing what feels true. Interestingly enough, since then, I seem to be having more impact the less attached I am to it. I'm working with Amazon at the moment, teaching their staff to meditate. Some of the most, you know, some of the biggest companies in the world, Coca-Cola, Qantas, Union Bank of Switzerland, but really just going out and teaching thousands of people around the world how to meditate, running retreats, coaching teachers how to start bringing their message out to the world and being, I guess, inspired leaders in a new conscious paradigm. So yeah, it's taken on many levels, and I kind of like the depth and the layered type of work that I do. So, working with corporates, working with individuals, working with conscious leaders, working with school kids. So it's very layered, and I kind of like the depth to that. And obviously working with film and books as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what is the main idea or inspiration that you hope that people are going to take out of the portal?
Well, we use this term inspiration, and the primary intention is to inspire them into action, that action being to sit in stillness in meditation. So it's not really an action, it's an action to get to the meditation, I guess. So hoping that they watch the film, read the book and go, yes, I really think that this is going to help me. I can see that it's helped those people in the film, and therefore I should apply that to my own life and integrate that on a daily basis into my existence.
It's interesting how you said it's an action, but it's not an action, because of course there's that very old saying that there's action in inaction and inaction in action, but that's getting a little more spiritual and metaphysical than people may understand at this point. So let me get back on topic here and say, I think that this is absolutely amazing. Can you please tell me and my audience where and when people can watch the portal?
It's available now. At the moment, it's only on our website, and that's entertheportal.com. And we're just keeping it there at the moment. So it's kind of at a centralized hub. And what people can do when they go and find the website and the film there, they can gift the film if they really like it, and they can become a partner with us as well. So that means that if they feel like sharing it with their audience or their community, they can actually share in the revenue streams from the film and the meditation program that come off the film as well.
Excellent. And what would your top piece of advice be to people who are feeling overwhelmed and they're struggling right now, and they just need to know, how do they take that next step? I mean, meditation can be such a daunting prospect for so many people. Like it's hard for people to just sit and do nothing. So what is that piece of advice that you would give people that just don't know how to take that next step forward to start accomplishing their goals or start adapting a daily meditation practice?
Yeah, when it comes to meditation, there are many different techniques and styles of meditation, which can, as you say, be a bit daunting or overwhelming. For me personally, I found a technique that wasn't about doing nothing. It was a mantra-based meditation. And the beauty of the mantra was that it enabled the charming prospect of that mantra to be quite alluring for the mind. So the mind's not struggling with that. It's not like frustrated or bored or looking for something else. It's actually quite fascinated and curious about the repetition of that mantra, that primordial vibration. So the beauty with that meditation is that it's just simply charming, it's effortless, and it's of great ease. So I teach people, have been teaching this for many, many years now, and it's the one that I've used simply because of the ease and the charm and the bliss of that meditation, and secondly, because the tangible, noticeable effects, the benefits that I get from it very quickly. And so, look, I think do your research on a meditation that you find accessible, a meditation that you can integrate into your day, and know that regardless of what is going on in the world around you, whether it's macro or micro, within you is a stability, a serenity. There's a part of you that's not influenced or affected. It's not having an impression left upon it by circumstances of the outer world. And that's the part of life that's missing on the planet. That's what we need to start connecting into. And it's within all of us. It's called Turiya in Sanskrit, the fourth state. And when we access that fourth state of being consciously awake, but not affected and influenced by the outer world, then we're truly free. And that's where we get sovereignty from. We don't want to be in that emotionally charged state where we're constantly being thrown around by circumstances of the world, because we're going to be absolutely exhausted. We're going to be worn out, probably put on some medication of some sort to try and numb the effects of that reaction. And we don't have to be in that state. And meditations can play a big part in us being free of that state.
Completely agree with you. This is all wonderful. I mean, I'm sure we could literally talk for hours on this topic. So I'm definitely going to have you back. We're going to talk more about mindfulness and meditation and all the great life-changing things that this can facilitate. Tom, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. It has been such a pleasure.
It's great to be here. Thanks for inviting me along.
You've been listening to another episode of Practical Wellness. Make sure to share with your friends and family, and have a great day.